Yo, what is up guys, it's the Goblin. I'm back again with another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. In today's video, I'm going to take some time out to talk about all the new stuff and basically the future plans for Call of Duty Black Ops 3, because there's a bunch of stuff that really it seems like we're just in a waiting period on for Black Ops 3 right now, and I'll get right into that in a second for today's commentary. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to drop a rating on this video, either a like or a dislike whenever you guys are done watching, or an early like if you're feeling up to it. I'd really appreciate that, and let's get right into the video. So basically, what we're going to focus on today is two things. There's basically two rumors, or kind of confirmed rumors going around, and it seems like Black Ops 3 right now, it's not really stale, but there's definitely nothing new coming out until we get these two things. Now, you might be wondering what these two things are. Some of you guys might already know what they are. Basically, the two things are, number one is the 10th Specialist, which is basically the Blackjack. We'll talk about that. And number two is these contracts in Black Ops 3. What are they going to mean and stuff like that? So that's what we're going to be focused on in today's video. So let's start off by talking about the 10th Specialist. The 10th Specialist has been basically confirmed through voice things that this is the guy on the main menu, or not the main menu, the Black Market. The Blackjack is going to be the name of the 10th Specialist. Now, the only question we really have about this is we don't have any gameplay or anything like that, and will this be released in supply drops or contracts? Now, the big rumor going around right now is that this Blackjack is going to come out through some sort of contract. Obviously, nothing has been confirmed yet till it actually comes out. And I think a few people have been talking about Blackjack, like 10th Specialist gameplay, which was confirmed fake. Basically, there's this little logo that people take from this other video game. It's all over Google, and they're trying to say that is the 10th Specialist, Photoshop it into gameplays and stuff like that, when in reality, we don't know anything about the 10th Specialist, except that it's going to be the Black Market guy, the Blackjack, and that his ability is going to be stealing people's different abilities and other weapons. That's all we know about him right now. So basically, this comes down to the rumor, when is this 10th Specialist going to come out? It's literally been probably a month and a half since these rumors started circulating, probably at least a few weeks since we've got the confirmed voice files. And is this thing ever going to come out, or did they just scrap it because of all the hate on the Black Market and about, you know, microtransactions in the game? And I think the answer for this is we have to look towards the contracts in Black Ops 3. Now, what are the contracts? What we have right now is just the one contract. You win 75 wins, you get 10 supply drops, as well as a supply drop weapon bribe. Now, to look at these contracts, we really have to look back onto previous games to see what these contracts are going to come when they come out into Black Ops 3. Now, my estimated date for these contracts is going to be any day now, probably within the next 2 weeks. And I think once the contracts come out, then we can start looking at the 10th Specialist. Is the 10th Specialist going to come with the contracts? I think that would really hype up the contract thing if they bundle these two together and put it all out like that. Or we still have the sad possibility that the 10th Specialist just comes out in supply drops, which I think would create a big uproar. And I think having it in supply drops as well as in the contracts will be the right way to do it. But to look and figure out what these contracts are going to include, we have to look at previous games that have done this. Obviously, contracts are taken directly out of Call of Duty Black Ops number 1 and coming to Black Ops 3. Treyarch is the same team working on that. And I think they're also sort of inspired by Advanced Warfare supply drop challenges. Now, if you guys think back to Advanced Warfare, the first game to ever have supply drops is just Advanced Warfare and BO3. And Advanced Warfare, basically what they had was this system where it came out about this time last year, I think, or maybe somewhere around that time. Basically what it was is you'd get a daily challenge for supply drops. So it would basically be like, okay, get 20 kills with an SMG and capture the flag, and we give you one supply drop. And I think that's what these contracts are sort of modeled upon, as well as from Black Ops 1. Now, let me explain to you what the contracts were in Black Ops 1, because history is a good way to learn about the future, and that's something that you really got to understand. If we look at the history of these contracts in Black Ops 1, that's definitely going to give us some intel towards what these contracts are going to be in Black Ops 3. Now, back in Black Ops 1, the contracts were for COD points, and no, not the COD points that you waste your money on in Black Ops 3. COD points in Black Ops 1 were basically your unlock tokens. Basically, you use COD points to unlock an attachment or a gun. They're basically just unlock tokens. But there was 3 different types of contracts that they had back in Black Ops 1. And the contracts, you had to accept the contract. So say a contract says get 30 kills with a submachine gun. I have to click OK. I'm going to take that, and I probably have about a day to complete it. And if you didn't complete it, you would end up losing whatever you put up for the contract in Black Ops 1. That's how it worked. So this could be the same with crypto keys. It could be like, okay, for this contract, it's get 50 kills in team deathmatch, not just in one, but in total. I have to give them 10 crypto keys to accept this, and then when I complete the contract, I get 30 crypto keys or 20 crypto keys back. I think that's a high possibility. So back in Black Ops 1, we had 3 different types of contracts. There were a mercenary contract, which involved achieving kills and kill streaks in general, or kills with a specific gun. A mercenary contract is kills with a specific, something like get 20 kills with a Variant Scope Vesper. That would be a mercenary contract. The next one we have is the operation contract, which involves match-related objectives such as win 2 games to capture the flag. So that's what we have right now. The only contract in Black Ops 3 is an operation contract. It is win 75 matches. And the next branch of contracts that they had, the next branch of it is specialist contracts, which are specific to certain weapons or perks. So that's as well similar to mercenary and specialist. Specialist would be, 5 headshots with this gun. A mercenary would be get dogs with this gun, something like that. I think I got it right there. And basically, that's how you would run the contracts in Black Ops 1. Now, there's a huge list of contracts. Some of them, are just simple stuff. Get a few kills with this gun. Some of them are much longer, get a certain amount of wins. And I think what's going to happen here is with these daily and weekly contracts, it's going to be sort of a mix of Black Ops 1's contract system as well as Advanced Warfare. So what I mean by that is I think in this contract system, you're going to have to probably pay some crypto keys to get the contract up front and then get them back. And I think that the challenges for the daily and weekly, I think in the daily challenges, it might just be, now this is where it gets a bit tricky, because we have to think in the minds of Activision. They want these contracts to be good and to get people playing, but they don't want the contracts to be so good where I can earn 100 crypto keys a day and I don't ever have to buy supply drops. So I'm thinking the daily contracts, maybe there is one contract every day, similar to Advanced Warfare. You just get that one daily contract is the daily challenge like Advanced Warfare. And then weekly contracts, maybe it's not just one that you have a week to complete. Maybe there's 7 of them for the week, and you get to pick whichever 3 you want to do, or you have to pick this one, complete that one, then pick the next one, complete the last one, and you have the whole week to complete all of the challenges. I think that's more likely what it's going to be, rather than just one challenge for a week, because if it was a big challenge for 1 week, they'd have to give you a big reward. And I don't think, as much as we like to think, every weekly challenge is going to give us a supply drop bribe and 10 rare supply drops. I really doubt that. I think it's going to be mostly based around crypto keys as well as maybe rare supply drops as well, but I don't think we're going to be seeing any more of those supply drop weapon bribes. Obviously, I'd like that, but if you think about it, that really would just, if they were offering a free weapon every week, that would really not make any sense, because after a few weeks, you'd have all the weapons that you want, and there would be literally no reason to buy the supply drop. All the stuff in the supply drops, and this is a big problem with Call of Duty, I think, is like, there's way too many gestures, man. I literally have 30 gestures for each character, and I only have a few weapons, and there's way too many gestures, there's way too many calling cards, there's way too many camos that aren't even that good. If you're going to put these stuff in supply drops and make buying the supply drops worth your money, you either have to drop the supply drop price to $1 a piece instead of $2. I think that would be reasonable if they were $1 a piece, or especially like when those sales come on, where it's where you get 10 rare ones for $10. Those are good. That's a good deal. That's the price they should be at. But I think that these contracts are going to be mostly based around crypto keys, because if we look at Black Ops 1, they're completely based around COD points, which were in-game currency, and you can't really do the contracts with the COD points in Black Ops 3, because I think that would technically be gambling your COD points and like betting your COD points, which is betting real money, which would end up being a problem, because there's a lot of people that play Call of Duty games which are under the legal age to gamble and stuff like that, so that definitely wouldn't work out too well. But I think that the best way to do it is with crypto keys. There's nothing against gambling in-game currency as long as it's not real money. You know what I mean? So if we're going to gamble our crypto keys, or not even gamble, it should be pretty easy to do. And I think that like these contracts are going to be a good step. Like I said, they could be coming out any day now, probably within the next week or two. I think what we really need, though, also in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is some sort of wager matches, man. We need like a cage match. We need a match where I can go and there's a 1v1. I can set a 1v1 with another guy for 100 crypto crypto keys. You know how exciting that would be for YouTube videos? A cage match, like Call of Duty 4 had cage matches. Basically what it is, it's a 1v1. It's just a 1v1. You can find a random person and 1v1 them. And if they had that sort of stuff in Black Ops 3, you could bet crypto keys on it, or even if you want to take it to the next level, which I don't think they would ever even consider this, but you could bet your weapons on it. I could put up my FAMAS, this guy puts up his HG40, winner takes it all. I think that stuff would be absolutely crazy, and like, you know, it would spice up the game, because Call of Duty is definitely a good game. It's definitely, you know, one of the most popular shooter games in the world, and having these little features are going to be what takes it up and above for the people that have already been playing the game and supporting the game for years, like myself. If they have these features like wager matches, these contracts it's all a good step in the right direction, and I'm excited to see where this takes us, because we all know, like, this supply drop whole thing could be a terrible thing for Call of Duty, or it could be a great thing, like how it is for Counter-Strike, CSGO. The supply drop system there, or the box system or whatever, the box and keys, trading guns, gambling guns, all that stuff is crazy good for CSGO, and it's almost as fun as the game itself, and I think Call of Duty needs that as well. It needs these little mini games you can do with that, other than just the only mini game right now is, hey, waste your money, open some supply drops and get nothing really good. I think that they need to spice it up a little bit, and that will definitely be good for the Call of Duty franchise. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys made it to the end of the video, I'd appreciate if you guys could all drop a like on this thing. That would be absolutely awesome if you guys could. If you guys watched it to the end, comment the number 7 down in the comment section down below. Comment 7 if you guys made it to the end of the video. I'd really appreciate that. Anyway, I want your guys' thoughts on these contracts and stuff like that. I wanted to make this video talking about all the new stuff coming to Black Ops 3 soon, and hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for Cookie and Don't Lookie, and I'm out. Peace.